Hey guys, I want to talk about jackasses at the fuel island. Today I pulled into a Flying J in Ohio on I-71 and Route 36. I believe it's Sunbury. You got a Flying J and a pilot across the street. And I pull into the driveway and there's a truck in front of me. He goes into line number 1. And there's about 14 of them there. But they're all full now. He took the last one. So I figure since I'm not getting fuel, I'm just running inside to get my fat ass some lunch, that I'll get closest to the building as I can. So I pull in between lane number 2 and 3 because there's nobody behind me. So it's not like I'm stopping anybody from getting up to a lane. So as I'm sitting there, I'm pretty much more or less behind lane number 3, to be honest with you. And I can see the guy's cleaning his windows, checking his oil. He gets done with all that. He shuts his hood, puts the pumps away. Now I'm expecting this guy to get in his truck and pull up to the pull-up line. Do you think this guy does that? No. He looks at me and basically turns around and goes inside the Flying J. So I'm like, man, talk about disrespect. So, and there's nobody in front of him. He can easily pull up to that line. So I figure, okay, the fat ass is just going inside to get his receipt and he'll be right out. Well, 10 minutes goes by. And now there's another truck on my right hand side, which is lane 4. He's waiting for the guy to get done fueling so he can pull up. So in the meantime, the guy in lane 2, he gets done and he pulls out, but he's not going inside, so he keeps right on going. So I back up a little bit and I swing it and I get through lane 2, and like I said, I'm not getting fuel, so I just kept going. I pulled up at that line and went inside. and the friggin' guy with the flatbed that I was behind is coming out of Denny's with food. So he had enough time to go in Denny's and get some food, but he couldn't pull up his truck so I could pull up behind him because he didn't know I wasn't fueling. If he would have pulled up, I would have pulled up to the pump, ran inside, got my drink, got my chicken wings or whatever the hell I ate, and came back outside. And if he was still there, I would have waited about 5 minutes and then I would have backed up and turned around and left. So I walk past this guy as I'm walking over to the soda fountain machine. He's coming out of Denny's, and a big guy, and I'm a big guy too, and I got a my knee is completely rebuilt. And I'm a local driver. I do 6 dropping hooks a day, so I don't know how many times I get in and out of this truck. And if I can do it with a damn fake knee, there's no reason for this guy not to climb his fat ass up in his tractor and pull the truck up. So he cuts me off in the store, walks right in front of me like I wasn't even there. Fucking sweatpants up to his titties, oily hair, looked like it was leaking on the back of his gray sweatshirt. And he's coming out with a big ass bag of food. He walks over to the ice cream cooler and grabs like 2 or 3 Ben & Jerry pints of ice cream. So I get my drink and I get in line. And I'm looking in the glass case that they got where they got their food. And he's at the register now. And there's a guy next to him at the other register. And he actually has the nerve to be bitching about something to this guy. He wasn't bitching at the guy. He was just bitching about something. And this poor guy just happened to be there listening to it. So he finally checks out and he gets back out to his friggin' truck. And I get my food and I'm walking back outside. And the guy is still at the damn fuel island. Now he's eating the fucking ice cream. I see him putting a metal spoon up to his mouth, licking it. So, now this is 15, 20, 25 minutes now that I was there. So I get in my truck, and I realized while I was inside I had a missed call on my phone. So straight ahead I pull. You come out of the pumps, and there's a short lane right here, or you go straight back, and there's 2 more lanes. So I pulled straight through. So now there's a space behind me, you know, and I'm sitting in there. I'm on the phone, and like, well, sit there for a few minutes. We'll call you back. So I'm like, all right, I'll just eat my lunch. So I'm in the middle of eating my lunch, and all of a sudden I hear boom, and the truck goes like that. And we all know what that is, man. We're not stupid, you know. I know somebody backed into me, but he didn't tap it. He went boom, you know. So I get out, and guess who it is? Mr. Flatbed guy with his damn ice cream. And what pissed me off and what sucked was he had not an oversized load, but he was carrying steel high beams. And it was kind of weird. I mean, I don't pay much attention to how flatbeds are loaded, but it looked like he had 4 of them on his flatbed, and the shortest one was on the bottom. So it went short, then a little bit bigger, and the top one was the longest, and it was hanging like 2 feet over the trailer. And he had a red flag on it. It was all chained down and everything. So I get out, and I walk back behind the truck. The friggin' steel beam is inside my trailer door. Completely went right through the door. I mean, it's weird. I wish I would have took pictures of it. It didn't break the door, but it pushed a hole out, maybe like a half the size of a shoebox, you know? So I ended up, what should have been in and out of that place in 20 minutes, I was there 2 hours. Because we had to wait for the police to come. And I'm assuming, I hope that since it was a non-moving violation, it won't be on my record, but who the hell knows. Then I had to get the truck stopped there to patch up the door. And it was just a nightmare. All because I feel this lazy fuck didn't want to get in this truck and pull forward. If he would have pulled forward, I would have pulled up, went inside, got my shit, came out, and been gone. You know? And then he has the nerve to argue with the state trooper up there that since they have, for whatever reason, they have lines painted that separate the parking spots. And you can't even see them. You know that as you're backing in. You don't know how far back there you are. And because my DOT bumper was halfway on that line, he's trying to convince the state trooper that it was my fault. But, you know, the state trooper, he wasn't buying into that shit, you know. So, what started out as a good day, gonna get home nice and early, go to my son's game. Now I'm counting seconds down to just make it there on time, you know. But, I mean, what do you guys feel about that? I know it's got to happen to you where you pull behind somebody at the fuel island and either they're not in the truck or they take forever. But this fucking guy actually sat there, turned around and looked at me. He knew I was sitting behind him. You know? I mean, even though I was in between both lanes where I could have went either way like I did, I was pretty much more lined up with his. And to sit there, turn around and look at me and then walk right into the truck stop, you know, it's like a slap in the face. But then, you know, after I got a better look at him and I seen his appearance, he's got no respect for himself. So why the hell should I think that he has respect for me enough to pull up so I can get fuel? Because he didn't know I wasn't getting fuel, you know. So that's all I got, man. I hate to sit here and bitch, but let me know what you think. If you don't mind, write a comment. Tell me I'm right, tell me I'm wrong, tell me I'm stupid. Call me an idiot. Send me naked pictures of your wife. Do whatever you want. But if you don't mind, just hit subscribe down here, guys. I don't make a lot of videos, so they won't be annoying and popping up on your YouTube page. I do the same shit every day, and I get bored doing it, so I know you don't want to see it, so I'm not going to sit here and make a vlog every single day. That's, you know, a vlog and my job just don't go together. You'll be seeing the same shit over and over and over. And I don't want to put you guys through that, but whenever something happens where I got a bitch, I'll make a video. Or if I see some knucklehead driving, I try to get it on camera and I'll make a video out of that. But for the most part, I don't make a lot of videos, and I don't have a lot of subscribers. I got a couple, but none that I subscribe to that subscribes back. So I see how it is, fuckers. Be deleting your asses soon anyway. But that's all I got, man. Sorry about the bad language. You guys be safe, make some money, and get home to mama. This is Rich. We'll see you later.